Hey guys, welcome back, dragons, or welcome if you are new here. My name is Violetta Alexis, and I am a professional tarot reader. Today, we are going to be taking a look at all signs, Aries through to Pisces. I'm going to be taking a look at your person, their feelings for you, how they see you, and the action that they may or may not plan on taking towards you, because energy is forever changing. Keep in mind that the roles can always be reversed. Why? Because these are general readings. If you want something more personal, then you can obviously visit me at violettalexis.com. Also, feel free to follow me on my socials. Obviously, all of that information can be found on the screen. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So, of course, I'm going to start out with Aries. Make sure, like I said, you guys are checking your Venus, your sun, moon, rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements for a full picture, okay? So let's take a look at Aries person. Show me the person that Aries is currently dealing with. We have the 10 of Wands, the Knight of Wands in reverse, Three of Swords in reverse. So the 10 of Wands in reverse for your person's feelings for you, Queen of Cups in reverse, and the Seven of Swords. Interesting. So, I mean, to me, Aries, this is somebody who feels like, I don't want to say that they feel like it's too much of a battle for what it's worth, but kind of. They're feeling like they've kind of hit their tipping point in regards to their feelings for you, and not necessarily in the best way. It's more of like, I'd rather avoid this than to actually deal with it one on one, because I don't trust Aries. I feel like they're hiding something. This is somebody that also doesn't feel safe enough to be able to be honest about their emotions when it comes to you. So you can feel like this person is maybe holding back or not telling you everything, but I feel like it's more so a protective mechanism. So the way that they see you is the Knight of Wands in reverse with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Nine of Cups. It almost is like they think that you are completely delusional, or you are not saying that you are complete, but they think that you're either completely delusional or your head is just in the clouds, like you don't have a care in the world. This is somebody that doesn't really feel like you're being authentic when it comes to your emotions, even though you may be somebody who checks off a lot of the boxes that they require in a partnership. However, they feel like you may be inconsistent, or didn't want to play victim, or they may feel like you're incredibly emotionally manipulative and you're here one day and then you're out the next, or they may feel like you do things just for attention and they feel like at the end of the day, all you really care about is yourself. So whether that's true or not, okay, I'm just saying how they see it, and reverse this if you need to. We have the Three of Swords in reverse for their future actions. We have the King of Wands and the Page of Swords. Well, I mean, you very well may hear from them regardless, okay? They could be watching you, trying to overcome some kind of pain that they're maybe dealing with when it comes to you specifically. I do feel like they're hurting. I do think that eventually they're going to heal or overcome it. And I do feel like they're going to be watching you. They're probably going to want to have a conversation, etc. Let me get one more for that. And they told you, yeah, they're probably going to be talking to you. They're probably going to be spying on you a little bit, etc. So let's get some advice for you. You have Chiron, a fiery climax approaches, and mimicry. Ooh, okay. So there may be somebody here who is being fake, and I don't know if that's you or this person, but it's kind of saying like that's why something is going to topple over. That's why something is going to get kind of ugly, because somebody is not being true to themselves, and it may simply be a wound, right, with Chiron here, because I used to have to pretend like I needed to be somebody else in order to feel better about myself, and not saying that that's what you're doing, but there's somebody here that's doing it. And so this is making me feel like somebody needs to kind of shut that down. So whether it's you or this person, okay? So thank you so much, Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you give this video a like, comments, let me know how you believe that this is playing out for you in the comment section below. If you have not subscribed, make sure you do so, like I stated in the beginning of this video. You can always book a personal reading with me at violettalexis.com, and you can also follow me on my Instagram and on my Twitter. And if you want exclusive access to over 24 videos plus per month for your individual sign, and also astrological transits, etc., you can go ahead and become a dragon, aka become a member, by clicking on my YouTube channel and then just clicking the join button. All the information that you need will be right there, okay? So let's see. Let's go ahead and move on to my Tauruses and see how your person is feeling towards you. So show me Tauruses. All right. Taurus, let's see. Your person's feelings for you, the hidden inner strength in reverse, how they see you is the shadow self in reverse, and their future actions is the star. So let's go ahead and see. They feel the hidden inner strength in reverse, Knight of Swords in reverse, and the Queen of Swords. Well, this could be reversed for some of you, so keep that in mind. But this is somebody who's kind of getting to a point where they feel like they've brushed things under the rug for too long, or they've let things fall by the wayside for too long, or they've just kind of went with whatever you said, or they cowered to be able to appease you in some way, and now they're getting to this point where they're like, oh, why does this relationship or why does this connection make me feel so weak? Why does this weaken me? Because this is somebody who's like, I'm smarter than this, with the Queen of Swords. I'm smarter than this. I need to focus on myself. They may want to even give you a piece of their minds. They're kind of trying to cut their feelings out a little bit, and they're trying to focus more on their logic, or focus more on what their head is telling them as opposed to what their heart is telling them, because they feel like their heart isn't really doing them any favors right now. Okay, I hate to say that. Um, the shadow self in reverse, Ace of Pentacles, the Chariot. Give me one more for this, please. And the Five of Pentacles. Ooh. Well, yikes. It's almost making me feel like they look at you as somebody who has a good and a bad side to them, right? Just like we all do. But this is somebody who may feel like you don't see it, or you don't see your shadow self. This could be somebody who feels like you have a darkness in you a little bit. Somebody who, I don't know what your darkness is. I don't know, maybe you have self-worth, self-value issues. Maybe you have a nasty tongue when you get frustrated, maybe, I don't know. But this is somebody who, on one hand, it's like they feel like you have something to offer, right? They feel like there's something there. You have something to offer. You've planted seeds, or you, like I said, have something to offer. But the Chariot can talk about a determination. And it can also talk about a path. And while there's an opportunity here, there's also an opportunity for complete loss. This may be somebody who feels like you are kind of running them right into the grounds. And they may feel like if they pursue this, or allow themselves to be pursued, that that's exactly where they're going to end up. Now, do they believe that you have a strong determination? Yes. Do they believe like you have something to offer? Yes, but they feel like you're not offering your best. The star for their future actions, Six of Pentacles, the Tower. Let me get another one. The Ten of Cups in reverse. What's the Tower? The Two of Wands in reverse. I don't really feel like this person is making a decision. If anything, I'm wondering if something externally happens between the two of you that's going to force this person to let go and stop emotionally supporting the connection, or there could be a breakup. I hate to say that as well, but it's definitely possible. I see this as somebody who's focusing on their north, their true north, their path. They're trying to heal themselves. They're trying to open themselves up to the possibilities, and it may get to a point where they just become emotionally bankrupt and they don't really feel like they have anything left to give. Yeah. So, South Node advice, a new romantic cycle advice, and self interest advice. So, this to me is saying that it's time to let go of something. It could be time to let go of this connection. It could be time for someone to stop being so selfish. I don't know if that's you. I don't know if that's them. Okay, I'm just telling you. And it may say that, as hard as it is to let go, it may be the only thing that is going to keep you or their sanity. So this is telling somebody here that somebody's acting out of their own self-interest. And this could be like a karmic relationship as well, where it could be like a past life connection that's kind of coming back for a final round. But I do think that I don't know if there can be really a renewal here. Okay. Obviously, you would have to look at your own personal relationship. I don't know your life, but a new romantic cycle begins. It may be that somebody is needing to be less selfish in order for a renewal of this connection to happen. Okay. So, Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not. You can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. You can obviously follow me on my Instagram and or my Twitter. And also, if you would like access to over 24 videos for your individual zodiac sign, whether it's astrological transits or tarot readings, you can go ahead and become a member by clicking on my YouTube channel and clicking the join button. All the information will be available there for you. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to my Geminis. All righty. All right. Okay, Gemini, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look. Your person's feelings, the shaman, aka the medicine healer in reverse, how they view you, Ace of Pentacles in reverse, and the Six of Pentacles for their future actions. So let's take a look at that shaman energy, the King of Pentacles, the Hermits, and the Six of Wands in reverse. Well, Gemini, this may be somebody who is realizing that maybe they need a lot of validation and external external validation in order to feel whole, in order to feel healed. It's kind of like the people who like posts on social media constantly and, are just itching for that like or whatever, right? So there could be something around that. Speaking of, that's interesting. I just got an Instagram notification as soon as I said that. So I feel like that's a little bit of a sign. This is somebody who's having a hard time healing themselves, but I will say that they do feel the need to kind of go within and maybe even not give this a lot of attention. Do I feel like they're committed to this? Yes, I do, especially with that King of Pentacles there. That's a very committal energy. This is somebody who's kind of standing there like a rock. They're kind of immovable. But this is somebody who's also learning a lot about themselves through this connection. I do feel like this person is a little melancholy, a little down, and there's something that they're realizing about themselves, and it's through this deep realization of maybe there's somebody who constantly feels entitled, or maybe they do things to show off or get attention, and and it's just supposed to falsely heal some wound that they have, but they are going within and figuring out what that is. Okay, so Six of Wands in reverse can also be like a little narky, like a little narcissistic ish. So but let's go ahead and see how they see you. Ace of Pentacles in reverse with the Four of Cups, okay? The Eight of Wands in reverse and the Devil in reverse. Well, they feel like you've seen the forest for the trees and you know the reality of a situation, and there's nothing that anyone can do to tell you different, really. They definitely feel like you're not really interested in planting seeds, or there was some kind of missed opportunity, either because they rejected you or you rejected them, or they just kind of feel like you're just really not happy with what's going on. And whatever toxicity, whatever fears, whatever codependencies, they feel like you see it, you see the toxicity within them or within the dynamic or even within yourself, right? We all have toxic energy within us. And they're kind of like, okay, well, that's why they're pulling back, or that's why Gemini isn't giving full force like I want them to, I guess you could say. For some of you, you could have blocked this person, okay, as well. So I still feel like they're committed, but I don't know. So let's see. Their future actions, Six of Pentacles with the Seven of Wands in reverse, the Justice card, and the Four of Pentacles in reverse. Well, I still think that this is somebody who's going to try to shoot their shot a little bit, somebody who's going to try to make it right, especially with that Six of Pentacles and the Justice card. This is both Venusian energy, so this is making me feel like this is somebody who, a little bit with their tail between their legs, I won't lie, with that Seven of Wands, but still, nonetheless, it seems like they're kind of like trying to nudge you, trying to be like, hey, like, it's me. Like, I'm really sorry for being a shitbag, like, so I see them kind of acting like that. But I do think that they're trying to do the right thing. This to me seems like it's very like high, I don't want to say high vibrational, okay, but it's the good side of an earth sign somewhat, right? It's like, I want to be responsible, I want to do the right thing, I'm committed, it's that kind of energy. So this is advice. Now keep in mind, this could be advice for you, for this person, doesn't matter. Reverse the roles if you need to. So interesting. So we have air, we have it's time to release negativity, and we have growth. So I don't know what the negativity is. I don't know if somebody has, a shit mouth, oh God, that just sounded terrible. But if somebody has a really bad habit of saying things out of turn or saying things they don't mean, or maybe somebody has a negative self thinking or just negative thinking in general, I'm not really sure what it is, but I feel like it's something that can be talked through. I do think that in order for growth to happen, not just within the connection, but on an individual scale, there's some kind of fear or there's some kind of toxicity. Once again, like it finally has to, the door has to shut on whatever that is. But the thing is that if we're resistant to growth, then we're not going to see what's right in front of us. We're not going to be able to pull on the rope. We're not going to be able to see the hand that's putting itself within the dark hole that we put ourselves into, to be able to even realize we're in the dark in the first place, right? It's like we can't be resistant to the growth because we're just going to miss the signals and the signs right in front of us. So Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Thank you so much. Please make sure that you like, comment, share, and subscribe if you have not. If you would like to book a personal tarot reading with me, you can do so at violettalexis.com. You can also follow me on my Instagram and or my Twitter. All of that information is obviously available on the screen. If you would like access to over 24 videos plus per month for your individual zodiac signs and or placements, whether that's tarot or astrological transits, you can go ahead and make your way over to my YouTube channel, click the join button, and all of that information will be available there for you, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to Cancer. Let's see Cancer. All right. All right, Cancers. Let's see your person and their feelings for you. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. So, in their feelings, Page of Swords, how they see you, Ace of Wands. This could be new for some of you. And their future actions is the Six of Swords. So let's take a look at that Page of Swords first. The King of Cups, the Knight of Cups, and the Emperor. Wow. Wow. Well, to me, this is somebody who's definitely watching you. They're definitely curious. They're trying to get to know you more. If this is someone new or if this is somebody already established, I feel like this is somebody that's even maybe trying to figure themselves out, trying to figure out how to maybe be more mature, how to be more responsible, how to be even more masculine or take that lead role in your life, really. I mean, to me, this is somebody who I feel is still learning, and we're all learning, right? If you're not learning and you think you know everything, then you're obviously a fucking idiot, right? So I feel like this is somebody who's still trying to figure out how to love you, and how they want to be loved. This is somebody who's likely totally in love with you. This could be like a poet, a writer, an actor, an actress type of person, or just a very creative person. And if not that, just somebody who's highly romantic, somebody who feels like they want to take action towards you. But I feel like I'm getting like a resistance or a stubbornness at times with that Emperor there. Like somebody who's a little headstrong, where it kind of overrides their emotions sometimes, is what I'm getting with that. But overall, I'm not really seeing anything bad. I feel like this is somebody who wants to be that man or that woman in your life, like the head honcho of your life, your main squeeze, you know what I'm saying? Then we have the Ace of Wands for how they see you, the Death card, Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Three of Swords in reverse. Interesting. Well, this is somebody who probably wants to, take your clothes off. I'm just gonna be honest with you with that Ace of Wands. Somebody who definitely finds you very attractive. Somebody very sexy. You have the Ace of Wands here, which can represent sex. Okay, Death card is a scorpionic energy. Scorpio rules the genitals. I'm not trying to be gross, but I feel like this is somebody who feels like you're very sexy. I think that they also view you as somebody who's made a lot of changes in their life, which is also very inspiring. However, they feel like there's something delaying some kind of progress when it comes to you being able to completely overcome something, either that they did or that you did, or just trauma in your life. And they feel like, yes, you've made some grandiose changes, even, but they feel like there's still like that little sliver, like that little paper cut there, and so they could feel like, yes, you're changing, yes, you're evolving, but they feel like in order for you to see the sunrise, there's still something there like that, and it's hard, like you'd have to get it with tweezers kind of thing, you know what I mean? Does that make sense? Like whatever that pain is. So we have the Six of Swords for their future actions with the Nine of Pentacles. Oh, the Six of Cups and the Sun. Well, there's the sun. They're trying to be your sunshine, you know, not to be corny. I think that if you've had any arguments with this person, I do feel like this is somebody who's going to kind of swallow their pride a little bit. I think that this is somebody who's going to be like, you know what, I just want the peace. Let's just move on from the crap. I do feel like this is someone who's trying to enjoy their life, trying to enjoy life in general, life with you, perhaps. This is somebody who's going to be thinking about you a lot. And also, I want to say viewing you in the best light, because the Six of Cups is like memories, right? And it's also a deep connection. It's also Sun and Scorpio. And then we have the Sun here, which is positivity, optimism. So I feel like this is somebody who just wants peace at the end of the day and who is enjoying you, who's thoroughly enjoying you, and also trying to see you in the best light, like I stated. So, advice for someone, whether it's you or whether it's your person, we have Mercury, the energy is gaining momentum and luck. Ooh, I like that. Well, the Page of Swords was here in their feelings, and that's Mercury because it's Gemini, and then we have Mercury here. I feel like a conversation, if we just have like a clear-cut conversation about where it is that we're trying to go and what our goal is that we're trying to accomplish, I feel like a little bit of that is going to go a long way. I feel like you guys might have some kind of lucky breakthrough when it comes to your guys' connection and how you are talking and realizing that that little bit of inquiry or that little bit of conversation that you have is going to end up going a long way. So, Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not already. You can always book a reading with me at violettalexis.com, and you can follow me on Instagram and Twitter. That information is right there on the screen. And if you would like access to over 24 videos plus per month, you can go ahead and click on my YouTube channel and click the join button. All of that information is there. This is going to be tarot readings and astrological transits for your individual zodiac sign and or zodiac placements, okay? So let's go ahead and move on to my Leos. All right. Thursday. Okay. All right, let's see here. All right, Leos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Let's go ahead and take a look at your person and their feelings. Two of Pentacles for their feelings. How they see you is the Three of Pentacles. Okay. And future actions is no in reverse, which tells me yes. So let's see that Two of Pentacles. The Seven of Cups in reverse. The King of Swords in reverse. And the Two of Pentacles again. Okay. This is somebody who's trying to be incredibly realistic about the situation. So there may have been like an instance of maybe them even gaslighting themselves at some point, or maybe it's just something that they're not really talking about. But this is an individual who's trying to make practical decisions, weighing the pros and cons of the connection. Somebody who's not trying to wear their rose-colored glasses, somebody who's trying to see through the fog. This is somebody who feels like they have a lot on their plate a little bit, but they're handling it well. This is somebody who wants balance in the connection. They may even feel like it's balanced, but they're also being incredibly. This is somebody who's like very realistic about love, or like very realistic about the connection at the end of the day. But there's what's that King of Swords in reverse? I have to ask. The World. If there's been any sense of them like gaslighting you, maybe, or gaslighting themselves, I think that that is starting to come to an end. Or they may not really be sure if this is coming to an end. It kind of feels like they're weighing their pros and cons, and they may have somebody else here that's giving them some advice, even shitty advice potentially with that King of Swords in reverse, but don't quote me on that. So let's see the Three of Pentacles for how they perceive you. Ten of Wands, the Knight of Wands in reverse with the, wow, Two of Pentacles, Two of Pentacles, Three of Pentacles, but the Three of Pentacles in reverse. So this is somebody who views you as wanting to get on the same page, somebody who appreciates them, right? Um, but they also feel like you have a lot on your plate. You have a lot going on, maybe at work, maybe you work with this person, I don't know, but like you have a lot going on. And they may feel like the second that you feel like your ego is flustered, or you feel like the attention isn't on you, or an inconsistency in your feelings or something, that's when the two of you can't get on the same page about something. Um, what's that three of pentacles in reverse? I have to ask. Yeah, ego or pride. They feel like everything's fine, everything's good, right? Everything is awesome. But it's like the second that something ruffles your feathers, you're like, you know, and then it's like, yeah, balls to the wall. Okay. Not Leo. No, I'm just joking. Reverse it if you need to, okay? Then we have for their future actions, no in reverse. Nine of Wands, the Empress in reverse, and the Hangman. So they're kind of, this is making me feel like they're in between worlds a little bit when it comes to you. I do feel like this is somebody who is choosing to fight for this in some way. But at the same time, they almost feel as though they are accepting less than what they're worth and giving more than is comfortable to them. Because they may be feeling like they're the ones putting in all of this work, and something in them may be telling them, oh, no, I'm so tired of this, but like they're still showing up though, like even at the expense of themselves. And I feel like with that hangman there, they just kind of feel like they got to chill out and just see what happens. Cause it's like, what else are you going to do? But this is somebody that's definitely not like interested in being gaslit or having the wool pulled over their eyes. Like they could be totally fucking fed up with your ass, and they will know your issues and still choose to be there without being gaslit and still accepting the crap, you know? Like that's hey, I don't know. So, let's get advice now. This could be for you or for this person, so keep that in mind. I'm going to keep it pretty general. We got Scorpio, bring love into the situation, new moon in Aquarius, and we have protection. So I want to say for whoever needs to hear it, first of all, truth be told, the truth needs to be told when it comes to a connection. Sometimes it's not about our ego or our pride anymore. It's just about the connection and needing to protect it, and also needing to protect each other. Um, even if that means, like, for instance, if you're on the phone and you're about to say something stupid, or they're on the phone and they're about to say something stupid, cross watcher, if this is you, being like, hey, I think I need to pull back and I think that I need to hang up, because obviously words hurt, right? So it's like needing to protect the connection. And needing to protect our own integrity on top of it. And I really think that some deep, genuine connection is needed in this connection, where we are being truly authentic, no superficial crap, nothing, where we are really getting deep and we are loving each other, and that's it. So that's what I have for you. That was a very deep reading. Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you'd like to book with me, you can do so at violettalexis.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and or Twitter. And if you would like exclusive access to over 24 videos a month, whether that's for tarot readings for your one of your zodiac placements, or if that is for astrological transits for your rising sign, you can go ahead and head on over to my YouTube channel and click the join button at the top, and it will give you all the information that you need. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to Virgos. All right. Hello, Virgos, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Welcome to their feelings for you. Let's go ahead and take a look at your person. Feel free to swap the roles if you need to. Your person's feelings for you, 10 of Cups in reverse. How they see you is the Hermit in reverse. And then we have the Knight of Swords in reverse for their future actions towards you. So let's take a look at that 10 of Cups in reverse. The Star, the Four of Wands, and the Ten of Swords in reverse. Wow. Oof. Okay. So I'll be 100% honest. This is somebody who may at times put a smile on their face when it comes to you when they're just not as that happy. I hate to say that. This is somebody who may not feel emotionally supported or may not feel like they've totally found they're happy with you, but I think that with that star there and that Four of Wands with the Ten of Swords in reverse, they're hoping you guys can overcome some form of betrayal, whether that's something that you did, something that they did. I feel like this is somebody who wants to commit to you or wants to continue to be committed to you, whatever your relationship status is. And this is somebody that's hoping that it will just get better, hoping that at some point it just gets better. And this is somebody who's trying to heal from something as well, maybe, or they're just simply wanting to or feeling like they need to heal the connection. Um, if they're not already. This is somebody who has a good time with you, I feel, has a really good time with you, feels like they can share their ideas and their hopes and their dreams with you. And I feel like they're breaking out of something in order to evolve. I feel like they're committed to evolution. But there is a little bit of an unhappy energy here for whatever reason. How they see you is the Hermit in reverse, Five of Cups in reverse, Three of Cups in reverse, and the Wheel of Fortune. What's that Three of Cups in reverse? The High Priestess. For some of you, this could be somebody who thinks that you're a little paranoid about a third party or paranoid about some drama or something like that. I could definitely see that happening. This is somebody who does believe that you're very sexy, very mysterious, somebody who's even like a little bit of a good luck charm in their life. But they may feel like at times you do get a little in your head or you get paranoid about the past or whether or not they've let go of that person or whether or not there's someone else in their life or whatever it may be. Um, this is somebody that sees you as kind of being like, well, flipping a fucking coin and seeing what it lands on a little bit. I think that this is somebody that looks at you like maybe you've forgiven them for something, maybe you've forgiven them for a third party, maybe they've forgiven you. I don't know, but to me, this is them seeing you as forgiving them for some kind of drama or some kind of third party, and you're just simply trying to let it go. They do feel like your intuition is on point, though. Okay. Like, especially maybe if they were hiding something and like you knew it, like they may be like, damn, like Virgo was right, I don't know. They do feel like this is destiny in some way. The Knight of Swords for their future actions with the Six of Swords in reverse, ugh, the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and the Temperance. Damn. They the Temperance is gonna overrule these cards. I do think that there's an old problem cropping back up once again. Um, that they feel like it's just a waste of time, whether that is accurate or not. All right. Um, but they're trying to find peace with whatever happens. They're like, okay, whether it works out or not, I have to be okay with this. I have to be okay with the fact that I put in this energy, I put in this time, and it's just not working. Okay. Or it is going to work. Or, we were boxing it out because they want it. They want it. They're hoping for the best. They want evolution. The North Node for the advice. Nothing will come of this situation. And freedom. Well, this is the advice. I feel like this is saying don't make something a big deal when it doesn't need to be. I think that it's also saying needing to follow your destiny in some way, and needing to kind of roll with the punches is what I'm getting as well. And whatever is keeping the two of you, or even on an individual level, from moving forward, that has to be looked at or eradicated in some way. So I feel like, just keep putting one foot in front of the other and figuring out that something is probably not as big of a deal as somebody is making out to be. Now, I'm not saying that if somebody beat the other person, cheated on the other person, whatever it may be, that, that's okay and we should move. That's not what I'm saying. I'm saying about something else, which is probably minuscule. Okay. So Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. Also, if you would like to book a personal reading with me, you can do so at violettalexis.com. You can follow me on Instagram and or Twitter as well. And if you would like exclusive access to over 24 videos plus per month, whether that is for one of your astrological placements for an individual tarot reading, or whether that is for your rising sign for astrological transits, I have all of that available. All you need to do is go ahead and click on my YouTube channel and click the join button, okay? So let's go ahead and move on. Sorry, guys, hold on. All right, Libra. Let's go ahead. Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Let's go ahead and take a look at you. So, or your person. So, your person's feelings for you. We have the Strength card. Okay. How they see you is the Hierophant. Love it. Page of Pentacles in reverse for future actions. Well, let's go ahead and see. Okay. Queen of Wands, the Fool in reverse, and the Hierophant here. Okay. Well, this is somebody who I feel wants to hop, skip, and jump right into the connection. If you guys are not already committed, or if you are committed, this is somebody who's like, I want to get married to this person. Maybe you are married. I have no idea. But this is somebody who is like, oh, this is very, very hard not to just completely and utterly go for this. I feel like this is somebody who's very sexually attracted to you, somebody who is very passionate about you, somebody who probably wants to lay you down and give it to you, somebody who feels like you guys are very connected when it comes to spiritual or religious beliefs, or what you build your life on, your foundational structure, your morals, your values, things of that nature. And this is somebody who I think is trying to maybe take things slow, or slower than they usually would. Or this is somebody who just wants all of you, wants to give all of themselves to all of you, and is highly committed, I believe. So then we have the Hierophant for how they view you, with the Four of Swords in reverse, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Ace of Cups. So for some of you, this could be a same-sex relationship. That's obviously not for all of you. Now, this is somebody who feels like you're also very committed. They feel like you're committed to you and yourself and your own morals and your values and your beauty or your self-care or your business or your kids or your house or whatever it is that you have going on. But they do feel like you're a little stressed. Now, for some of you, you're just healing from a physical issue, okay? But for others of you, they may feel like you're a little stressed about something. What is the thing? The Lovers in reverse. Do they feel like you need to make a choice between two people? Or is it that they're stressed that there's unrequited love? I mean, do they feel like they could feel like you are worried because they're constantly blaming you about things? I mean, I don't know, but this is somebody who feels like not only do you have something to offer, but you have something legitimate to offer. Not only do you have something to offer, but you have something that is stable and grounded and awesome, basically. And somebody who also feels like you're willing to be vulnerable just as much as you're willing to be grounded. So but I don't understand this Page of Pentacles in reverse for future actions. Damn, Ten of Pentacles. The Five of Wands in reverse and the Moon. But why is the Page of Pentacles in reverse? To me, this is somebody who is a little quick on the draw. Like, this is somebody who feels a very, 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 very deep emotional connection with you. They don't want to fight about it neither. This is somebody who I think is choosing you But I think that there's still some things that they need to learn that they haven't quite learned yet. And I don't know what that is. I don't know if they just want to jump into a relationship. I don't know if they want to jump into marriage, jump into moving together. I mean, I don't know, jump into business together. I don't know, but I feel like there's a little bit more of an effort that they need to either put in learning you, or learning if you guys are truly compatible, or learning if you guys could actually get married, or learn, there's just something else that they don't quite know yet. And so all they're kind of doing is like, no, I love this. Like, I want this. Like, this feels good, and I'm not avoiding it either. But I still feel like there's a little bit more effort or something more that they need to learn. We have water for advice. Conclusions are within reach, and mischief. Well, I don't feel like this mischief is that big of a deal. Um if there has been some funny business going on, I do think that a little vulnerability is going to expose whatever that is. This is a full moon eclipse, so it's a full moon on steroids essentially. So something is going to come to a culmination, or something needs to come to a culmination. I feel like if somebody has not been fully committed, or if somebody's been half stepping it, or also hasn't been maybe been putting in the proper education, or the proper effort, or learning, or whatever it is, in order to make this successful, I feel like this is the time. So yeah, I feel like some vulnerability. I feel like the games, if there are any games, I feel like it's time to shut the door on those things. I feel like this has a lot of potential, though. I mean, the Hierophant twice, like, come on. So, thank you so much, Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. I hope that you enjoyed this. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. You can always book a personal reading with me at violetaalexis.com. You can follow me on Instagram and or Twitter. That information is available right there on the screen. And also, if you would like access to over 24 videos per month, you can go ahead and click on my YouTube channel and click the little join button. You can get access for all of your zodiac placements, for your individual tarot readings, and also your astrological transits for every full and new moon during the month. So let's go ahead and move on to Scorpio. Alrighty. All right, Scorpio, how you doing? This is for Scorpio, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Welcome. I hope you guys are doing awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look at your person and their feelings for you. Feel free to swap the roles if you need to. So, their feelings for you: expansion in reverse, aka the shedding snake in reverse. How they see you is the Eight of Swords. And future actions: karmic soul tribe, the family. Interesting. Well, let's go ahead and take a look. Three of Wands in reverse, the Judgment in reverse, and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. Yikes. Well, not a whole lot of growth is happening here, and I think that the only reason that there's not a whole lot of growth happening is because they're not willing to take accountability, or they're not or they're putting up too much resistance to the growth that they need to focus on. I think that there's a little bit of a lack of effort on their part, and I feel like it's almost as if they need to unlock a door before opening another one. You know what I'm saying? And it feels like there's a little bit of frustration that there's a lack of expansion, but the lack of expansion is coming from them. And so it's like they're frustrated with themselves, but they don't realize that they're frustrated with themselves. And it could be a sense of them blaming you, for things that are out of your control, or for things that they're not doing. And they don't realize that the person that's putting up the resistance to change is quite literally them. And reverse this if you need to, guys. Okay, I obviously can't help how the cards fall, so just feel free to reverse it or get a personal reading. But this is somebody who feels like it's not growing in the way that it should, and there could be a little bit of manipulation going on as well when it comes to, taking accountability, making a judgment call. Maybe they feel like you're misjudging them, but maybe that's where the frustration is coming from. They could feel like you're misjudging them as well. So let's see. Let's see how they see you with that Eight of Swords. Eight of Swords in the upright, Eight of Swords in reverse, Nine of Swords in reverse, and the Eight of Cups. Well, I'm going to be completely honest with you. This is somebody who feels like you are doing it to yourself. Whether that is true or not, I'm only telling you their perspective. So maybe it's not your truth, but it's theirs. So this is somebody who feels like your insecurities, your paranoias all of the things going on in your mind is all self-imposed, all self-induced, and they're really not doing anything. And they feel like you're getting to this point where they're just not good enough and you're willing to walk away and you're willing to draw that line in the sand and be like, go fuck yourself. But they feel like you're doing it to yourself, and they feel like there's a choice that you need to make, and they think that you've either already made it by walking away or you're getting ready to, but they feel like it's just because of your insecurities that you're projecting, or it's because of your own paranoias. So we have the karmic soul tribe family, the family, the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands in reverse, and the Magician in reverse for the actions that they're planning on taking. They see you as somebody that's clearly very close to them, but it's not always easy because it's a karmic soul tribe, right? So they feel like you are a part of their world in some way, but at the same time it's like they're trying to pedal away, they're trying to put in this effort, but there's a delay in progress, I feel. And I feel like it's because they need to work on their maturity. Just, and the only reason why I say that is because we have two pages, both in reverse, for how they're kind of showing up. And I don't know if they always, it's like I feel like the intentions are good until they're being tested, or their maturity level is being tested, or they're kind of put in the hot seat, and then it's like everything goes to shit. Excuse my French. But this is somebody who, God, this is gonna sound really weird, but I feel like they need to look to God. You know what I mean? Like it's like they just keep focusing on like the 3D or what they can control or something like that, when there's like more to it. Like there's, how do I explain this? So this can be somebody who's like, well, I feel like I'm doing all of the right things. I'm calling them at the right time and I'm messaging when they ask me to do it. But when it comes to them like being put in the hot seat or having any pressure on them, they may like clam up, and the commitments to texting and calling, right, just for example, are great, but they don't realize that maybe they're not as committed to growth as they'd like to think. Like maybe they need to um put down their sword once in a while, or swallow their pride once in a while, or understand that the energy they want to see from you is the energy that they need to be. Does that make sense? So advice is Pisces, then we have new moon in Virgo, a time to give rather than take, and anticipation. Well, that's interesting because Pisces and Virgo are quite the opposite. And so two sides of the coin, but quite similar, right? The head of the dragon, the tail of the dragon, but they both do a crucial part for the dragon, So this is kind of what I was saying, right? Like spirituality and then the mundane. Virgo is more about, acts of service, do this at this time, and, being committed and blah, blah, blah. But there also needs to be that compassion, that empathy, that spiritual prowess. There needs to be that. And I feel like I just want to say, don't put expectations on anyone. Don't let yourself down. um and also, if you're expecting the worst, you're going to act a certain way. So I want to say, like, don't do that, for whoever needs to hear that. Okay. So thank you so much, Scorpios. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. You can always book a personal reading with me at violettalexis.com. You can also follow me on Instagram or Twitter. All of that information is available on the screen. If you would like access to over 24 videos for your individual signs, whether that is tarot videos or astrological transits, you can go ahead and click on my YouTube channel and click the join button, and all that information will be available there for you. Okay. All right. All right. Ooh. All right, Sagittarius. Let's take a look at your person. So this is for Sagittarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Hope you guys are doing super awesome. Let's go ahead and take a look at your person. Their feelings, ugh, masks, aka the hidden wolf. How they see you is the Page of Wands. And their future actions, the karmic release. Okay, so let's see. The Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Two of Cups, and the Five of Swords. Eh, well, I feel like they have a connection? Yes, but it feels not superficial. Maybe. Especially with that Knight of Pentacles in reverse. It could be a little bit of a superficial connection that they're trying to hide, that they feel with you. But it's not unconditional, is what I want to say. I hate to say that. I know that sounds super crappy, but the Two of Cups is like that unconditional love, that soulmate love, and the Fives of Swords is like deception. And I feel like there's something a little bit more superficial about this connection when it comes to how they love you or what they're loving you for or why they're here in the fucking first place. And with that masks energy, this is somebody who feels like they need to hide who they really are because that's the only way that they can possibly attract you or get you in some way. And I feel like it could be because of status, maybe career status. Maybe they feel like they need you on their arm to make themselves look better. Maybe they, they care what other people think, and having you on their arm would make them look better. Or it can represent a plethora of things. And there is a soul connection here, but it's not unconditional. You know what I mean? I hate to say that. Then we have the Page of Wands for how they view you with the Hierophants in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse, and the Four of Swords in reverse. Well, this almost is making me feel like they look at you like you're kind of fed up. It's a sense of you kind of wanting to begin again, find your confidence again, focus on new, focus on, putting one foot in front of the other and focusing on what you can control because at this point, they kind of feel like you're really fed up and really stressed out and really tired from constantly revolving your life or your time around a past problem where it's like you guys can't get on the same page about things. Maybe you guys have a difference of values, morals, foundational structures, religious or spiritual beliefs. It can represent so many things. And this is somebody who looks at you like you are just sick and tired of trying to shove your beliefs or your values or what you deem as important to you down their throat because it's doing nothing but stressing you out. um it's kind of like when you get to a point where you don't care if somebody agrees with you anymore. You don't care if you're right. You just care about your peace or you just care about being happy. That's kind of how they see you a little. So they have the karmic release for their future actions with the Six of Pentacles, the Knight of Wands, and the World. Well, I really, really like this. I do see them taking action on you here in the future. They're releasing something that is no longer serving them when it comes to maybe their behavior, maybe their ego, their pride, taking advantage of others, being super fucking stubborn. No, it can represent so many different things, but this is showing me that because they're doing that, they feel like they can show up and actually offer you something legitimate. And it looks like to me, they're getting ready to close that cycle so that way it's not what it has been, if that makes sense. So, house 9, which is your natural house for advice, You're very close to achieving your goal and waterproof. Okay. So I feel like this is kind of saying to keep your eye on the ball. I feel like this is saying that there's something in regards to your higher purpose that you need to focus on because you're about to reach it. You're about to hit that mark. And it's telling you that if you keep allowing some kind of negative influence to negatively influence you, it's gonna shit all over that. So this is kind of telling you, not saying you don't have a backbone. Listen, I got a daughter, a mother, and a best friend that I have matching tattoos with. Sagittarius, okay? They have a backbone. I'm very well aware. But sometimes when it comes to the people that they love, they can get a little frazzled, a little frazzle dazzled. So I feel like this is telling you to kind of not let that happen. So, Sagittarius, thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you have not, you can always book a personal reading with me at violettalexis.com. You can also follow me on my Instagram and or my Twitter. And if you would like exclusive access to over 24 videos, whether that is for your zodiac placements, for tarot readings, or for your rising sign for astrological transit readings, you can go ahead and click on my YouTube channel and click on the join button, and all that information will be available there. Okay? So thank you so much, Saji. I really appreciate you. Let's go ahead and move on to Capricorn. Hey, Capricorns, how are you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. This is for Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Let's go ahead and take a look at your person. Keep in mind that the rules can be reversed, so just swap it out if you need to, okay? Your person's feelings for you, justice in reverse. How they see you is the moon in reverse. Yikes. And the 8 of Cups in reverse for their future actions. So let's see that justice in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. 4 of Pentacles and the King of Swords. Hmm. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit of stubbornness on this one. Just because the 4 of Pentacles is pretty stubborn, like it's not budging. And the King of Swords is Aquarius. Nothing wrong with Aquarius, but Aquarius is a fixed sign, right? So, uh, you know, fixed signs are quite stubborn. Okay. Mostly Taurus more than anybody, but all the fixed signs, they stand on that hill and they gonna die on it. This is somebody that may have fucked you over, may have done you wrong, did you wrong a little bit. Somebody who maybe has not shown you the most requited love or a balanced connection, equal give and take. And they could be kind of feeling like the victim or playing the victim even in their own mind. This can be somebody who even feels the need to be a little bit emotionally manipulative so that way they can kind of get out of that energy, or so that way they don't have to own up to something. And I think that they're holding a truth from you. What is that truth? The 9 of Wands, they're getting tired, they're getting ready to give up. Um, This is somebody who I feel is constantly focused on trying to prove that they're right and that you're crazy or something. The moon in reverse for how they see you. 8 of Pentacles in reverse with the Page of Pentacles in reverse and the 9 of Swords in reverse. Damn. Hmm. They do feel like you're paranoid. Like you have a hard time trusting yourself on what the truth is. This is somebody who feels like you have a lot of internal fears, whether they're right or not. They just feel like you do. This could be somebody as well who feels like you're a bit of a perfectionist, somebody who's wired a little anxious, or somebody's wired different, you know. This could be somebody who feels like you're really bored of how things have gone, and you're getting to a point where maybe you're not putting in as much effort as you used to because you kind of feel like nothing's changing. And they may feel like you just, whether it's true or not, they may just feel like you've gotten to a point where you have gotten lazy, because you just don't care anymore, or you're really tired of putting in the effort and nothing changes, you know. So whether that's true or not, you know, that's how they're kind of seeing it. Give me one more. Lovers in reverse. They may feel like you blame them for everything. Okay. Rightfully so or not, I don't know. Eight of Cups in reverse for their future actions. King of Pentacles, the Emperor in reverse, and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Well, I think that this person is afraid to lose you more than anything. This is somebody who is committed to you, and I feel like they're trying to commit to you, or they are even committed to you now, but not at the expense of, I don't know, getting their way. This to me is somebody who wants to be in control. And if they feel like they're losing it, then they get very triggered by that. We have Cardinal. You're a Cardinal sign for advice. Show the world the real you. And dominance. Yeah. So to me, this is about you taking your power back in a situation potentially. Okay. If this person really is like that, this could be somebody who, you know, there could be power struggles within the dynamic. And so it may need to get to a point where it's like, you know, I was in a relationship where I was very weakened by someone, and I allowed my voice to be quieted. I allowed myself to be shut down, you know, in order for this person to feel more like a man. And it was like, ugh. You know, it was just, it was exhausting. And so it may be telling you like not to do that. Okay. Not saying that you are, but so, Capricorn, thank you so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you have not, you can always book a personal reading with me at violettalexis.com. You can also feel free to follow me on Instagram and or Twitter. And if you would like exclusive access to over 24 videos plus per month, you can go ahead and click on my YouTube channel and click the join button. I have tarot readings there, individual tarot for individual zodiac signs, and I also have astrological transits available there as well. Okay, so let's go ahead and move on to Aquarius. Alrighty. Aquarius, Aquarius, Aquarius. Hello, Aquarius. Welcome. How you doing? Thank you so much for tuning in. This is for Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter placements. Let's go ahead and take a look at your person and how they're feeling. Keep in mind that the roles can be reversed, so if you need to swap it, go ahead and do that, and also look out for your other placements. So in your person's feelings, Aquarius, we have the Nature card, aka the Seed of Life. How they view you is the King of Wands. If you're a feminine, this could be reversed, and their future actions towards you, the Sun in reverse. So let's go ahead and take a look at their feelings for Nature, aka the Seed of Life. The Tower in reverse, the Moon in reverse, and the Five of Cups. Why the Five of Cups? The Seven of Wands. Well, they could be at this point in their life when they feel like they when they went against their nature a little bit. And especially if you may have put them in some kind of competitive situation, or they felt like they had to fight tooth and nail, they could be honestly regretting that. And it's interesting because they feel like there's something about this connection that is true to them, that is authentic to them in some way, but at the same time, there's so much fear instilled in losing you or having something external from the connection, if it hasn't already, infiltrate it and destroy it, that it's kind of messing with them a little bit. So this could be someone that is having a little bit of a hard time looking at the glass half full when it comes to this connection. They may feel like they don't know what to believe or if they can even truly trust themselves at this point. You know, no matter how much they love you or how much they're interested. And this can also be somebody as well who is very upset with themselves for not standing their ground on something with you as well. Okay, so how they see you is the King of Wands, Ace of Wands, Two of Swords, and the Ten of Wands in reverse. Well, they kind of feel like at times you may be a little bit avoidant when it comes to maybe making a decision about something. Do they find you attractive? I mean, yeah, obviously. Especially like if you guys are intimate, they think the sex is bomb, or they think the sex is good. They are very sexually attracted to you. They may feel like you're a go-getter, or you are somebody who has a high sense of confidence, somebody who's quite masculine in nature. But they also feel like you're not gonna like deal with bullshit, or they may feel like you're not willing to put in a super big effort into something. Now, this could also be somebody who feels like you're very avoidant when it comes to making a decision, okay? Or they could just feel like you're about your business, you want your peace, that's it, you know? There is something they're regretting or something that they're sad about, or if this was a separation, it could just be that they miss you. But there are a lot of fears involved in this. Mm. So let's see that Sun card for their future actions. The Hangman, Sun in reverse, Hangman, Five of Swords. The Sun in reverse twice. Why the Five of Swords? The Ten of Cups. They're not really sure if this is something they can totally commit to. So I feel like what they're doing is because they have a lack of optimism, or there's a little bit of an uncertainty, like, ugh, I don't know about that. You know, they don't seem super happy. So they're, to me, this is them kind of taking a step back a little bit and seeing what happens. I think that they may feel like there is deceit, or they may be perceiving some kind of deceit that they feel like is coming from you. There could be family drama involved, or maybe there's already another relationship, but I feel like this is somebody who would have been willing to sacrifice for you, but I don't feel like they're really willing to do that as much anymore because they don't really feel like a committed relationship is on the table, or like it's not going to go any further. Like there's a lot that they doubt about this. I definitely feel like if this is somebody who's kind of playing the back seat and is like, yeah, I don't know, whatever, we'll see what happens. I feel like they're a little bit more invested than that, if I'm gonna be honest. Like if they're trying to play it cool, sorry, Crosswatcher, I love you, but if they're trying to like play it cool, they may be a little bit more invested than they kind of let on. So we have advice is Aries. A personal issue reaches a resolution, full moon in Cancer, and we have influence. Interesting. So to me, this is somebody needing to be independent, needing to be brave enough to express their emotions, needing to be brave enough and assertive enough to get their emotional needs met. And if someone is negatively influencing another, or being influenced by in a negative way that is affecting somebody's emotions and or independence, I feel like either that needs to be directed and asserted and expressed, or it just needs to end. Okay, so whoever that was for, sorry, this reading seems a little touchy. So Aquarius, thank you guys so much. Make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. If you have not, you can always book a personal reading with me at violettalexis.com. You can also follow me on my Instagram and or my Twitter. If you would like exclusive access to over 24 videos a month, you can go ahead and click on my YouTube channel and click the join button. I have a bunch of individual readings for your zodiac placements, and also astrological transits for the new and full moons of the month. So let's go ahead and go to Pisces. Last but not least, we have Pisces. Welcome. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Let's go ahead and take a look at your person and their feelings. Keep in mind that this is for the placements of Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter for the placements of Pisces. The placement of Pisces. So without further ado, let's check it out. Your person's feelings, Queen of Wands. How they perceive you is the Judgment in reverse. Future actions, Temperance in reverse. Okay, tell me about that Queen of Wands. This could be reversed for some of you. The Two of Cups, the Eight of Cups, and the Seven. What's the Seven of Swords? the Two of Pentacles. I almost am getting like this sense of waiting to see what happens. Are they sexually attracted to you? Absolutely. They're feeling pretty confident within themselves as well. This is somebody who does not mind asserting themselves. They definitely don't mind inquiring. They definitely don't mind connecting with you. I feel like this is somebody who's willing to explore it. But I feel like they're also holding their cards close to the chest because they're not just trying to get engrossed in their emotions and what could be, etc. I feel like this is somebody who's also trying to, like I said, make practical decisions, weigh the pros and cons. Is this good for me? And also, this is somebody who is seemingly quite confident and independent within themselves. So, that's also going to be a big focal point. Okay, so they feel like they understand you though. The Judgment in reverse, how they view you with the Temperance in reverse. The Queen of Pentacles could be a same-sex relationship for some of you. Queen of Pentacles and the Six of Wands in reverse. Okay. Well, I mean, they feel like you're kicking away, you know. They may feel like you're committed to them, but they feel like you're focused on your kids, your house, your business, whatever you have going on there, but they feel like you're not happy. They feel like whatever you're doing, it's not your true path. Now, I know this is, supposed to be like how you feel about them, maybe, and blah, blah, blah. But that's what I'm getting with this. Like, they feel like you're in a situation in your life right now. Well, like, okay, maybe you're content and you're, squaring things away and you're dotting your I's and crossing your T's, blah, 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 right? But they may feel like that's not really you. Like there's something more there and you're not going to be happy until you get it, especially if you've been plugging away. They may feel like you feel as though you're not getting some kind of recognition that you deserve. You know what I mean? And then it's interesting because they have Temperance in reverse for their future actions towards you. Death in reverse, Five of Wands in reverse, and the Knight of Cups. Well, against all odds, I suppose. This is somebody who's growing a little bit impatient because things aren't changing. And so they're not trying to fight with you. I don't feel like they're trying to get their ego involved or anything like that. But I feel like this is somebody who is trying to love you, like somebody who's trying to sweep you off your feet, somebody who's going to write you a poem, I don't know, somebody who is trying to give something to you because they're not really happy with how things are going. I'm almost wondering if this is somebody who's trying to like love your pain away a little bit. Now, I know that this sounds very specific, but it's like this person is not happy with how things are not evolving or changing. So it's almost like they feel as though they can love it into that. Does that make sense? What's that Death in reverse? The Emperor, yeah, Empress in reverse. They may like give at the expense of self. Advice, we have mutable, emotions are running high, and ghosts. Wow. Okay. So I want to say that somebody here, and I don't know who it is, but somebody here needs to go with the flow of things, surrender and welcome change. I do think that emotions are going to be running incredibly high, but I feel like part of that is because somebody is dealing with some kind of past issues, or the two of you are dealing with some unresolved issues between the two of you. And it's kind of saying, like, don't allow things from the past to affect your present, or issues from the past to affect your future in a negative way. So it's kind of saying, like, deal with those ghosts or they might not even really be there. Okay, so to whoever it may concern, right? But thank you so much, Pisces, and make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe if you have not. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. As always, you can book a personal reading with me at violettalexis.com. You can also follow me on Instagram and or Twitter. And also, if you would like exclusive access to over 24 videos a month, you can go ahead and click on my YouTube channel and click the join button. I have a bunch of tarot videos that are for all of your individual astrological placements, as well as astrological transits for the full and new moons that happen during the month. So make sure you check that out for your rising sign. So thank you guys so much, and I'll talk to you next time. Bye for now.